Is there a good book or course you recommend about all these real estate ratios? No, it's not really in a book because I didn't come up with the RV ratio on my own. That's a metric I got from my good buddy Jason Hartman. He actually measures it a little bit different than I do. He measures it on the value of the property, where I measure it on your cost basis. So maybe I probably should do it the way he does it, but I've always just done it on your cost basis because that's what I'm looking at, my personal ROI. It's how much I have out of pocket. And so that kind of includes your ability or my ability to negotiate up front. And I've honed that skill over the past 8 years where now I'm really, really good at it. So my RV ratio is going to be quite a bit better than someone else in the exact same market because, in my opinion, I'm going to be able to get a better deal, and my price per square foot or price per square meter is going to be a lot lower, especially in Medellin compared to other gringos. That's for sure. I pay about half of what the other gringos pay. So, that's why I do it on my cost basis. But no, I have not seen that in a book. It's just, I would suggest listening to Hartman's podcast. It's the Creating Wealth show. And he goes through all of these ratios that he's thought about and put together over the years. That's where I first heard it. Now, another thing too, just FYI, I was just texting back and forth today with a guy I had dinner with the other night named Ken McElroy. And he's good buddies with my buddy Robert Kiyosaki. And we were all at dinner together. And Ken is actually the guy that does the majority of the real estate investing for Robert. A lot of people don't know that, but Robert makes all this money doing a book, let's say, and then he takes that money and he says, "Okay, Ken, there you go, go make us a bunch of money in real estate." So Ken is his, I guess, rich dad advisor, if you want to call him that, for real estate investing. And I spoke with Danielle DiMartino Booth on Friday. I don't know if you guys watched that episode of the Rebel Capitalist Show, but I went through kind of her chart deck that she sent me, and there is some scary stuff going on right now in real estate, not just residential, but in especially these hotels. My goodness gracious, they are levered up and they have big, big problems. And then, of course, everyone knows the issues with commercial real estate, with office space and retail. And I mean, there's going to be some massive destruction in that area. Maybe not residential with the starter homes, but I think there's an argument there where it's got a lot of tailwind. But with all these commercial buildings and retail space and office space and all these old malls that are just dead men walking, really. And it's tough not to be bearish when you listen to Danielle, and she's got all the facts right there. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, if you have that much destruction, there's going to be an opportunity in there. And it took me back to the conversation that I had with Ken and with Robert at dinner. And Ken was talking about some areas of opportunity that he sees, not now, but when the dust settles and when we have the crash, the collapse in commercial real estate coming out the other side, he's already formulating a game plan as to how he wants to take action. And he's specifically eyeing some of these old malls in Phoenix. I won't say which ones, but and he went through. I asked him, I said, "Well, what would you do with that mall? Like, what do you even like? How do you make money on that? What's the game plan there?" And he walked me through step by step what he would do. Brilliant. So I'll just kind of leave that as a teaser. And just FYI, I'm going to be interviewing Kenny on the 28th. So that's Ken McElroy. And we're going to be going over a lot of these strategies. So it's not just talking about how bad a shape the commercial real estate market is in. I think we all know that. But once it collapses, and at what price do you start buying, right? And then what's the game plan? How do you turn that into an opportunity? which is what Ken's all about. So stay tuned for that interview, because I think you guys are going to get a kick out of it. I know I'm really looking forward to talking with him.